Hey everybody, what's up? Jester here, and welcome back to PyBlock. We are still struggling with the copper, but we're making progress. We got some, as you can see, the flashing up top. I got some soil washing, it seems. Let's see here. What soil washing gives us? The washer mark 1 and a recipe for muddy sludge. No, I never did check this because now it goes 1. Oh no, we got some recipes. Okay, do we have stuff that we can do with it? Not yet. So we're making muddy sludge as a byproduct. No, we're legit in the wisher making muddy sludge. Okay, a wisher mark 1 is needed. We could pick that up, right? Just need some parts, some copper, because of course we need copper. Let's see. When are we gonna get better ways? Copper, my big copper monolith. What are you? Nothing we have access to. Something tells me that's not a thing. Copper ore? Yeah. Mining with fluid. We're actually close to that. Fluid mining drill. Soot. Tin, aluminum. Are we ever going to get better ways to get soot? Ash. Tar and water. How far are we from 30, 57? Wait, I think I screwed that up. 22, 47. Yeah, we're looking at about 100 and change. Yeah. Because that's 50. That's 80. What's 107? What's 134? 156. 156 before we can start using tar. Oof. Oh, that's disgusting. Burn coal gas to get ash. We're doing that. Barely. We're doing this, but we're only getting, yeah, it's not a whole lot. Have we started this yet? I actually don't think we have. Coal processing in the distillation column. Yeah, I think that was what was next. High pressure furnace. Oh, here we go. Let me make sure that's the right one. I put a handful of hours into... Oh, that's the one. Into regular Pyanodon, right? And it was funny because soot was quite literally everywhere. And now I can't get enough of it. I wonder if that's part of the joke. Dude was like, hey, what if? Oh, the final answer to that what if is everybody will hate you. They will legit hate you. Because personally, I know I'm very close. That takes the Wisher. So that's 9 and 25. Holy structure. All right, let's plant you down. And we want... Is it over here? Yeah. You take steam. Oh, and power. All right, we're going to move over to the other side. All right, let's get... We got power, carbolic, oil, coal, gas, ash, and rich clay. All right. You... Oh, that's the ash output. I kind of need you there. All right. Wait a minute. Let's make some of you. You're just doing nothing. Oh, nope. Gotta be a little silly. Just a tad bit. All right, that'll get that going. We're going to need tar. And a box. Actually, we're probably going to need 2 boxes. We're also going to need... What are you? 2, actually. Grab in, out. I'm going to get you moved. Yep. I need more iron. Tar. Oh, that's carbolic acid. There we are. And we're making stuff. Coal gas. There we go. Coal gas. Get that cooking. And then I have this tank. We're going to have to move you. There, carbolic acid. I have no idea what I'm going to use that for. Carbolic acid. Canister? Nope. Barrel? Nope. Creosote. How far are we from creosote? Just past tar processing. Heard. You know what? We're going to make another one. So this, right? Use filter. And then this one, use filter. Rich clay. What are we going to use rich clay for? Rich clay, ground sample. Stone brick with some sand, and that's after tar processing. Mycology stage 1 is like 6 years from now. Integrated circuits. Yeah, so as of right now, we are forever away from having a need for rich clay, unless something changes. All right. And that's going to just slowly process up. How are we doing over here? We could use an input. Because this, we move this around. Right? And it's just cruising. Like, it's kind of keeping up. Like, this is a secondary, while this one is just flowing. And we could take this and just keep sifting it about. Because we need... This is getting rid of all of that. And really all this is doing is wasting steam. That's its sole purpose in life, is to waste steam. Though I could, like, if this is just sitting here by itself, right? Set one of these up to where it just dumps into that by itself. And it just chews through. Can I make... I can. This is highly unnecessary. Bordering on a different level of silly. Just entirely bordering on a different level of silly. All right. Get that there. We're going to need water. Damn it. I'm going to need another one. There. That'll slowly but surely keep up. I hope. And all this is going to do is dump. all it's going to do. In the hopes. Oh, look at all this coal dust. Of which I have no idea what I'm going to do with. At the moment. Is there a way to take you and turn you to ash? 12 to 1. Coal processing. Seriously? Coal processing 3? It's ash. Coal and water makes ash. It's coal processing 3. They really don't want you using it. Hey, we got a couple more. How are we looking over here? 61, 134, 6. We got a bunch of. I don't even know what we're doing with the coke. That just becomes. That's raw coal. All right. I mean, again, we can run it through one of these things, process it, turn it into carbon dioxide, which I think we need for. I read OnlyFans. I'm not apologizing. A battery. Gunpowder. Guns. Yeah, it's just ash. A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, this is just cruising along. All right, solid. Not exactly solid, but okay. When do we get the next separator? Right here. 154 copper. Oh. Gives us steel. Gives us the advanced foundry. A sinkhole. The multi-blade fish turbine. And the solid separator. Which something tells me. Let's see here. Mining with fluid. No. Yeah, it cuts its time in half. It cuts that in half too. That's what we're working towards. So we're gonna do what we gotta do. We're short Flora and Ash. Imagine that. That's weird. This has been running full the entire time, but now all of a sudden it's completely out. It's like these have slowed down for some reason. I got. We're going to make this one dedicated. This is the land of confusion. You're still halfway done. Oh, this takes forever. We've got that. How much do we need for that? 15. Can we make small parts? Not without copper. Okay. But we can key up a ton of those pieces. Damn, you can't put it over water. I was gonna say, like, who needs that when you can make brick? Because let's be realistic, we have a little bit of stone over here, like just a little bit. Let's see here. Mixing exhaust pipe, solid separator, the furnace, a washer, tailings pond. You know what? Let's make one of those. Once we get a space. All right, I need tar. So up next is steel. Not that I can. You know what? Can I? Super steel. Coke, limestone, and iron ore. Iron ore is a bit of an issue. Coke is not. Limestone. Soul extractor. I don't know why I find that as funny as I do, but I do. Time to begin. Time to begin. 16. How are we looking in here? We're up to 9. Put that in there. There's another hundo. 8 there. 3. Again, coal is insane. Tailings pond. There we go. Not that we're going to do anything with it, except place it. That's about it. I'm trying to figure out some of the fluids, like, what am I going to do with it all? Actually, wait a minute. No, I need to... Can't do it yet. And then we're going to go put 4 there. Holy crap, it is... That's silly. Grab... Grab Coke. And we'll go ahead and just start making stone. Wait, what? How are you out of steam? Are you... Oh, you are separate. That's why. We can't have that. All right, let's get... How are you not getting steam? You're full on water. No, you should be working, but you're not because you're being a butthead. All right, let's gonna go grab... All right, that got full. Yeah, it should have plenty of steam because... Let's do that. See what happens. It was this line. What the crap? I got zilch, zero, nada. All right, where is... There we are. Rest of you. Let's get... That'll be real nice right now. Holy crap. That was one that has been missed for a minute. 3,000. Lamps. Lamps would be great. Guess what we don't have? Glass. And everything else. Oh. This thing is hogging all the steam. Alright, so let's grab... and make 5 of you. Not that we can do much, simply because it requires fuel. Can I make a pump? With copper, I can. Pump. Let me through. Thank you. Alright, steam. Actually, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna grab the offshore. I had pumps already. One of y'all should have told me. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me look stupid. Stupid. I'm curious about something. It still cruises along. Coke. Calcium carbonate. Yep, calcium carbonate. Gunpowder, battery, carbon dioxide. Coal gas, but this doesn't run off of coal gas. Yeah, that's all of a sudden. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Chewing through that, but we're up to 21. Let's just waste this. Yep. We're going to waste that. I don't think that gives off ash. That's about fun. It does. Okay. Fantastic. You know what? Now I'm curious out of stupidity's sake. Look at that. It's like, nope. Now that is how you dispose of. Yeah. Oh, look at that. All right, steel is done. We now can make the solid separator, the multi-fish turbine, the advanced foundry, and steel. But we need copper for the foundry. But I think Solid separator would be a better decision, though. 154 Y. Let's go steam engine. We need 3 of them. That's 18. The small parts I know takes a. I need steel plate just to make it, so we have to do the foundry first, which is 22. But it's also I have to make limestone, and limestone is in a soil or soul extractor. And then the soil or soul extractor is another 10. And that's another 13. You're working. How much do you need per? And yeah, you're not giving nearly enough steam because we don't have the power. Oh, we don't have the fuel, excuse me. Like, do I decide to just bypass and stop using that and just funnel everything into there? Because I'm probably going to need more then. Plantation Mark 1s require 4. I can make a bunch of you. Oh, I got 50 of you. Never mind. And that would make... But see, now we're getting a backlog. Like, this consistency is cracked. All kinds of weird. Like that, realistically, could just handle all the things. Like, make just thousands of it if I had fuel. Let's just give this a surplus, shall we? Get you a surplus. I'm actually surprised at how well this is making all the things. And we're sitting on, jeez. That's 10 soot, makes 1 copper. That's 10 copper. That's not... Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is it... Yep. No, it's 8 to 1. borax, molten copper. The molten copper is a million years away. What do we have in here? Not a whole lot. Got a little bit of iron, though. You're still cruising along. Can't complain about that one, at least. How are we looking over here? Not enough steam because you are out of fuel. But we're making use of the tar, and that's important. Could repurpose that, though. No, because this stuff is... I mean, we could repurpose it to this. And move you. How many does it take? 20. Is it backlog or... Well, yeah, or not at all because... Yeah. You're going to make me make more of those, aren't you? But then I'm going to need... Oh, Jesus. This is painful. At least this has been here for like a whole minute. Yeah, it's cruising. Cruising along nicely. 38. All your copper belong to me. About to be out of coal dust. Good thing we have more where that came from. I'm still sitting on a ton of that, though. You know what? We're just going to feed you into the system. That's it. All right, how much coal dust comes from this? 50% chance. Now, don't I have more of that over here? A little bit. A little more bit. Yeah. More ash. You're slow. Yeah, this is... I don't get it. One, two, three, four, five, six. Well, it's done. It's done. This is done. Yeah, it's got some range on it, but I can't make more, not without jeopardizing the copper process. We're up to 44. Yeah, there's going to be a definite another round of AFKing. This might be readjusted though. That way I can add much more mushroomage to make fuel to keep these rolling. How much is required for one of those again? 4 per. Could technically make 10. We're at the hit 200 set. Go ahead and put that back. I'm going to make 2 more. Yep. It also means I need to make more belts, and belt requires copper. I also need the shroomage. There, 22. I need to make one of you. And I need belts. And I need I'll just get kickstarted for now. God, if only. That requires more. Well, our steam. Put you there. You there. That'll work. And when that's done, it'll just dump out. That adds 2 more to hopefully make a little bit more. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Let's grab another set of ash. Next to nothing, next to nothing. It's because I'm not making this. Not making fuel. Fuel's what's holding me up. We're almost back to where we started. Please tell me that's the second set. Yeah. Because you got some on the bottom. Let's see here. Dump you in there. Pick you up. You actually got to keep there. Yeah, nope. You're done. You two are just about done. And that tailings pond is doing literally nothing. And dump you in there. Yeah, in an ideal world, this just runs nonstop. Yeah, you're just about done. Yep. I'd probably need, what? How many is that? 5 and 5. So probably 7, I would guess. Seven could keep that running pretty solid. Yeah, because when those two at the end finish, we get that nice healthy backlog down at the bottom. This one comes in nearly clutch. Yeah, probably 7 per. Curious, how much space would that take up? So if we put 7 there. Yeah, I can't draw a straight line, obviously. Actually, They run it up like that. Grab you. One on either side. Kind of like that. And just dump them on both. I think that would work. Yeah, I gotta make it even. Otherwise, my brain's gonna hate me. Yeah, that could suffice. And if need be, we can extend it by more. And then get at least one of you spore collectors. Because we need... Yeah, up the other side. Let's see here. Well, crap. Let's see if this will reach all of them. Yeah, maybe. Because it was on there. Okay. Gotta be strategic with it. Gotta be the strategic. Alright, if we drop you all the way there. Nope, not quite. I don't think I have enough. I might. Might have to clear some up. I don't think we can do seaweed yet. We might just have enough. Yep, because if we go... We take all of you. That would make it a full set of 10. Alright. Output, output. One, two. Hey, there you go. Complete that. Like, I seriously think that would work. How's our copper looking? 55. That is 55 more. Let's see here. You give me... That's the aluminum version, which I'm not caring for right now. Crusher. Iron ore becomes processed iron ore, which actually is a better take. So instead of going 8-1, it's now 5-1. You just have the additional jaw crusher process. Saline water. That's... You can actually... Okay. Make gravel and sand. And that was fluid pressurization. That's vacuumage. Some pressurized water, some pressurized air. Yeah, it's... I gotta do the crusher. That's still 50, 100, 130. All right, how... You're still... You are still struggle bussing. You are still struggle bussing, but we're up to 56. And we're almost up to 300 soot just because this is slow. Which is probably why we're struggle bussing. Because now we've completely flip-flopped. And we're making with the fuelage. Or the necessity, rather. How much do we need? More. Let's go. Double it up. A third one. Oh, nope. That needs to be there because we have to pull it off of that. There we go. That keeps it capped. Alright. Oh, I've got more AFK in my future. So, I feel like I didn't make any progress. I mean, we got that, which really to make more ash. But I mean, I guess at the end of the day, we're sitting on nearly 300 ash. So that's nothing to shake a stick at. There's nothing to shake a stick at. You're not making... Oh, it makes no ash... Wait a minute. It's odd. Okay, it makes no ash when used in a boiler, so... Oh, no, it is. It's all being dumped in there. It just literally doesn't sit. How are you? Carbolic acid. Yep, and now you're empty. And you're empty. And you're empty. And you're empty. And this is cruising. Having excess amount of steam is helping. 63. All right. Oh. Time for more AFK. That way I can get more of... Like, I'd like to get about 200 copper by the time I return. And then we'll get this thing structured and situated. And then after we get... hopefully, ideally it would be 2 of those set up. Which should keep enough going. Get the steam... Or get the... what's it called? The ash piped into the solid separator and get business handled. All right then. Thanks for hanging out. I apologize for this is a nearly useless and waste of an episode. I do apologize. It's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, I'll take care. I'll see you next time. Pyanodon, PyBlock, you've won this round.